Hi everybody, today we are going to do letter for placing an order. Letter for placing an order is a written business communication. Fine. Often we order for things for our personal use or official use based on an advertisement or catalog. And for this we need to write a formal letter in a correct format with all the specifications. Fine. I would like to give one example here. Take example of our schools and colleges. Our schools and colleges need various things to impart quality education. So, how do our schools manage or how do our schools get access to things like furniture, sports equipment, apparatus for labs and library books and so many other things as well. It's very simple. All these things are procured simply by sending an order letter to the supplier. Okay, so that is the importance of letter for placing an order. Order letters are basically written by potential buyers to sellers, requesting them to deliver goods or provide services. Fine. And an order letter is basically written only after a buyer has gathered all the information about the desired product, like its price, its quality, and terms of its sale. Fine. So now I'm going to discuss some of the value points related to the letter for placing an order. Though I have discussed the value points time and again in my previous videos also, but still I would like to reiterate the value points again. So the first one is format. Format is very significant. The letter for placing an order is a formal letter and therefore it will follow exactly the format of a formal letter. Fine. Second point, the tone and language of the letter should be polite, official, business-like. Third point, the content of the letter must be up to the point. Since it is not the first communication with the firm, so please do not ask for discount and do not ask about the price, or otherwise it would become an inquiry letter. Okay, so I have discussed here 4 value points. Apart from all these points that I have discussed, I have also jotted down some of the value points here on the board. So I'm just going to read it out for all of you. Value points. The topic we are doing is letter for placing an order, which is a business letter. Address the letter to the person responsible for executing the order. It means the receiver is the person who is going to carry out the order. He is going to execute the order for you. Second point, include all the terms and conditions agreed upon by the parties involved in the transaction. So, who are the two parties here? The buyer and the seller. Okay. Third point, document all the relevant details of the order. You have to write all the important details related to the product that you are going to buy. First is product description. Obviously, you have to write the name of the product and its type. Second one is quantity. Third is rate. And the fourth one is delivery date as well as the late delivery clause. So, you have to mention all these points in your letter for placing an order. Okay. And the last one is you have to close your letter on a positive, happy note. Fine. Now, I have written one sample question for you. I'm just reading it out for you. You are Rohit Rohini Sharma, the librarian of XYZ School, Petampura, New Delhi. I forgot to write New Delhi. You wish to purchase some popular fiction for the school library. So, the purpose is you are going to buy fiction. So, the librarian of the school is going to buy fiction for the school library. Write a letter to the manager of the Star Books. So, you are writing this letter to the manager of the Star Books. So, receiver is manager. Receiver is the manager of Starbucks. And who is writing the letter? Obviously, Rohit Sharma or Rohini Sharma. So the librarian of the XYZ school. Now, please, and what you are doing, what this librarian is doing, they are, or Rohit is, or Rohini Sharma, the librarian is placing an order for specific books that you want for this school. So this is the sample question that I have written, and librarian is writing the letter, and who is receiving the letter? Obviously the manager. The librarian is writing the letter to the manager of the Starbucks. So, and they are placing an order for the fiction. XYZ public school. So here comes the sender's address. Who is sender? Obviously XYZ school is the sender, followed by address and the place where the school is located. You have to leave a line. After that you have to write the date, and again you have to leave a line, and this is the receiver's address. So who is receiving the address? Who is the person responsible for executing the order? Obviously the manager. The manager, Starbucks, Pitampura, New Delhi. So this is the address of the receiver. Now subject. Subject, you are placing an order for fiction. Okay, you have to mention, you have to be very, very specific when you are writing the subject. And salutation is, sir, thank you for your prompt response to your letter dated 16 May 2020. Okay, we agree to the terms and conditions laid by you and wish to order the following books. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Now I am taking the second paragraph. The books that we would like to order are as follows. So you have to make a similar table in your when you are writing letter for placing an order, and you have to divide that table into 4 parts. In the first part, I have written serial number followed by name of the book, then author's name and the quantity or the requirement of the books. Okay. Now we want the books to be delivered, and here this is the name of the these are the names of the books. Okay. We want the books to be delivered by 30th July 2020. We are sending an advance amount of rupees 6,000 by check number this one. So this is an imaginary check number. Okay. The remaining amount will be paid once all the books are delivered. So this is the end of the second paragraph. And moving on to the last paragraph, looking forward to do business with you. So in the last paragraph, there is nothing to write as such, so you can end your paragraph, you can end your letter by simply writing this line. Now, complimentary close, thanking you, yours truly, signature of the writer, Rohit Sharma is the librarian, so he will sign over here, and the designation that he holds is the post of librarian. So, that is the end of the letter. I hope you have understood how to write a letter for placing an order. So I have written one homework question for all of you. Do this question keeping in mind all the value points, and also try to incorporate whatever points I have discussed today in your letter. You are Rohan or Ria Roy, the sports secretary of your school sports club. On behalf of the school principal, write a letter to the sales manager of Delhi Sports Store, Vasant, placing an order for sports equipment. Okay, so do this letter at home, and I am hopeful that you can easily write it in a beautiful way. Okay, so that's it for today. But before I go, I would like to remind all of you that there are some links given in the description. Click at those links and you will get a variety of related videos, and I am very hopeful that you are going to be benefited. Thanks for watching.